Well, guess what? Oh my God. Let the conspiracy start. Yes. This is Crypto Hulk. I've got a show for you. I've been doing a little looking around and stuff. Hold on, let me adjust this. I've been doing some looking around and I discovered some things that are very, 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 very cool. It involves the Defense Department, cryptocurrencies, national security, all kinds of stuff. I will split the show up in half. I'll have an open show. Oh, I gotta keep it. I'll have an open show, and then after for about I'll do about 20, 30 minutes. And then the members, I'm gonna crack open the Defense Department report. And we're gonna look in there, and you're gonna be like, oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. Okay. That Defense Department report, is really something else. Kind of scary. It's kind of like told you so. And I think all of you kind of knew something was going on with the jab. Okay. We'll kind of leave it at that because I got to be careful. So I got to speak in code. Code talker. I got to be a code talker, not a jive talker, but a code talker. Once I get into the show a little bit here, I have a little goodie. We're going to taste test this sucker. It's called On the Rocks. And it's got some Knob Creek in it, and it's an old fashioned. It's 35% alcohol. Most normal shots of whiskey are 40%. So this is 5% less. So, or actually, no, 40, like 10%, I think. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But it's still pretty strong. And it's going to be great, I'm sure. I don't know. I haven't had it. We're going to taste test it in about 15 minutes. Once I get rolling, let me do some disclaimers here. Buddy to Earth is here. Tekken Monster. KG Tree. And Hunar is here. Welcome back, Hunar. So let's get the disclaimers out of the way, then we'll start in. And then I got to do a lot of code talking. So, hi, this is Crypto Hulk. I'm a complete liar. This show is totally fake, is a $3.73 bill. Okay. Don't listen to anything on the show. I don't even know what I'm talking about. The Defense Department report is fake. Don't believe a word I say. I'm making everything up. I typed it out all myself. So it's not even an official report. It's totally fake. Don't buy anything I tell you to. If I mention certain three-letter government agencies, I'm just making it up. I don't even know. They're not even involved in this. I'm just making this show for hype. That's it. Okay, so if I accidentally reference a government agency or something, whoops, I was just lying because they're not even, the government's not even involved in what I'm saying. All right. So now that I've done the disclaimer, let's get into an articulo. Now, let me first start off. I got to preface the show with this. Back in 2000, back in the year 2000, there was something called CM1. And CM1 is like quantum. No, it's called cryptographic modernization. Let me break something down. Check it out. So, cryptographic code has been around probably since the dawn of time. Okay. So, cryptocurrency as we know it has not. Blockchain is a relatively new phenomena. But what, so, okay, so saying that, oh, Brody Athey, thank you very much for your donation to the channel. Appreciate the regular viewership. Okay, so check this out. So cryptographic stuff has always been used for like secret code stuff. And that's how we won World War II. We used the Native Americans code talkers. There's a movie on that. The Native Americans saved our ass. Okay. So dude, now they probably forced these Indians. These, I'm not getting all political, but out, even the cryptographic shit. That's why I'm not talking about this because I'm a fucking political hippie. All right, I'm saying this for a fucking reason, because cryptographic stuff has always been used. Well, when the code talkers, I think they're a Navajo. I don't know what tribe they're from, but when these two Native Americans they talk to each other back and forth, I think one was in America and one was overseas, and they could relay secret messages that the governments of Germany and Russia and shit couldn't figure out. Okay. That's what cryptographic does. It hides messages. Well, these two guys in their language, nobody could figure out what they were saying. Like, imagine, as long as they don't tell anybody what their language is, like, you have a secret language nobody can figure out. So the ultimate unhackable crypto language would be the Navajo code talkers. Okay. But let's get back to this. So in the year 2000, now our government started a report. The Defense Department began studying this before 2000. Probably occurred in 1995 or so. But they had something called cryptographic modernization. Their first report the Defense Department did was in 2000. And they did this because they wanted to update cryptocurrencies and stuff. Then, now we start moving into, well, gee, that was a nice history lesson in Crypto Hall, but WTF? Well, because that leads us into tonight's first article, okay? This first article was published in 2019, okay? Well, the article was published in 2019 because the Defense Department released the report in 2019. When did the Defense Department start the report? 2014. So what happened again in the year 2000? The Defense Department had something called cryptographic modernization. What they wanted to do is they did a big old study and tried to modernize our code so that the enemy and spies couldn't find out. And it did some other things. 14 years later, they started to modernize it again. They didn't want to let too much time go by from 2000. So in 2014, they started another study. 2019, they completed it. So now we're at 19 years from 2000. That's when the first one was reported. Remember, the first one was probably started in 1995. So I'm going to say 1995 they started. The year 2000 they came out with this cryptographic modernization. Bam, 2000. Then in about 15 years later, they started the study. 5 years later, they completed it. So now it's 20 years roughly from when they started. Okay, so I'll show the people that are members. We're going to look through the article and I'll show it to you. So this is an article, a news article on the Daily Hodl, and it's dated July 28, 2019. I want to show you the article right now. Copy, paste, kapow. There you go. Now you got the link. I'm going to give you a second to look at the link. Okay. Now let's go to the article that I just sent you. You'll see that's dated 2019 because it's based on a report. Here's the title. The United States Department of Defense is to use technology, which is called blockchain. It's underlying Bitcoin for experimental communication platform. We'll go through the article here. The Department of Defense has released a new document. Remember, I said it started in 2014. The report started in 2014. It ended in 2019, 3 years ago. Okay, 3 years. So basically, 4, 6, 8 years. 8 years ago, the Defense Department. Think about this. 8 years ago, 2014. 8 years ago, the Defense Department officially started studying blockchain. Okay. So we're talking 2014. Here's my conspiracy. Well, Bitcoin was around in 2008, correct? So 6 years before this Defense Department did a study, 6 years Bitcoin's already around. Now, if you're a Defense Department, follow where I'm going here. The Defense Department's trying to protect the country. Da, 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 da. Well, why the fuck didn't they investigate Bitcoin? Oh, snap. Crypto Hulk got him. You see? If the Defense Department's job is to defend the country, and they were afraid that crypto blockchain and maybe cryptocurrency is going to hurt the country, let me ask a simple question. Let me ask, just for the fuck of it, okay? Why did the Defense Department not investigate Bitcoin and put it, and the key word is and why did they not investigate it and put it in this 2019 report? That's yeah, just kind of curious about that. The report is Cryptographic Modernization 2. Remember, the first one came out in 2000. This is Cryptographic Modernization 2. It was published in 2019. That's 11 years after Bitcoin. Why is Bitcoin not in this for national security? Gee, Crypto Hulk, that's a great fucking question. Okay. Oh, check it out. Check it out. So in 2014, this is important too. In 2014, that's the year that didn't Ethereum have their token sale? Wasn't Ethereum developed and invented then? Well, yes, Crypto Hulk. That's a coincidence. It's the same time, right? Ethereum comes out the same year that they start studying this cryptographic modernization 2. The Defense Department's worried about the safety of the country. They don't investigate Bitcoin at all or publish. They don't do that. I mean, it could be a terrorist who invented Bitcoin, but they're not going to tell us nothing about Bitcoin at all. They start their study number 2, 14 years after the first one was published. And well, it just happened in 2014. Wow, Ethereum just happens to roll up on the scene. And Ethereum just happens to do allegedly all these illegal things, right? All kinds of insider trading. My thing has always been the government enabled Ethereum to do whatever it's doing to test it for national security. That's just my speculation. I know that I'm right. Because how do you know you're right, Crypto Hulk? How the fuck are you going to let all this free pass bullshit go on and all? Are you serious? Like, they just never notice anything, right? Right? ICOs, they never get in trouble. Ethereum goes to stake cryptos, they never get in trouble. They do all this shit. They make consensus, another blockchain. They never get in trouble. On and on and on. Never get in trouble. Now, if you think the Department of Defense has no clue about crypto like Ethereum, if you think the Department of Defense has not studied Bitcoin or even created it, then you're a fool, okay? Crypto Hulk is saying the government created Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they're testing all this shit, but that's why Ethereum nobody gets in trouble. Like, are you serious? That's why JP Morgan was in there from day one, buying that shit up as a disguised will. Our government wanted to know if this shit would work in the American banking system. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk, this show's really getting conspiratorial. Yeah, how about that? What a coincidence, says Uddy to Earth, to have a centralized blockchain that they can control. Ethereum's always been a centralized blockchain, Charles Looney. You know that. Because our government was using Bitcoin, but then they ran into some problems, so then they invented Ethereum, but then they realize, yeah, this isn't quite working either. Then they know the real one is XRP. Why do you think the XRP ledger was given to the World Wide Web? Why is there no other crypto blockchain given to the world web? Because our government gave it to them because all the shit is going to run on it and you're going to get crazy rich, just like I'm going to get crazy rich, okay? Just like Mr. Rogers, it's a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling and it's growing inside. Hey, Dr. Fred Rogers knew. I'm going to go back to the article. I'm going to try to focus on the article. Wait, hold on a second. Brad Fuller, thanks for your donation to the channel. Appreciate that. Your comments, Brad, are always appreciated. Now, I'm going to try to go through this article. The United States Department of Defense has released a new document. Now, this is from 2019, stating that the DARPA, Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, one of its agencies, is experimenting. So they claim in 2019 they're experimenting. No, they're far, far past that. According to the document entitled The DoD Digital Modernization Strategy, DARPA is exploring how blockchain can help facilitate the transmission of secure messages. Secure message. So it looks to me like the United States wants a secure blockchain, XRP ledger. The Department of Defense is looking for a secure blockchain, XRP ledger, and it's going to save the country. Gee, I wonder which one they're going to give to the World Wide Web. I wonder which crypto is going to end up being the most secure crypto on the planet. Gee, I just wonder which one. XRP ledger. Okay, for some reason I'm thinking XRP ledger. I don't know why. It says here in the next paragraph, the Defense Advanced Research Project, DARPA. DARPA is starting to experiment. Oh, really? In 2019, they're starting to experiment. Okay, that's a lie. With blockchain to create a more efficient, robust, and secure platform. Well, let's see. In 2012, Ripple, United States government, in 2012, Ripple gave the world ledger, which is XRP. This is 2 years before the Defense Department started studying this. Interesting. What would make Ripple, the only crypto in the world, what would make Ripple give up? Wouldn't you sell that shit? That would be smart. Hey, World Wide Web, give us $5 billion and we'll give you this amazing. I mean, that's what you would do, you know. But no. You just give it away, right? Do you see how fucking stupid that is? There's something going on here, okay? In 2012, they gave it up. 2014, the Defense Department now starts to study it, really? What about in 2008 when Bitcoin was released to the world? Are you going to wait 6 years, Defense Department? Are you going to wait 6 years to look into blockchain? Do you see how ridiculous all this shit is? I want everybody to know exactly what is going on, okay? This whole thing is so fucking stupid. Really, a Defense Department of America is never going to look into Bitcoin and make a Republic report on it. Really? Oh, God. And then when they start the defense report, then Ethereum hits the scene, sells millions of dollars of tokens, and nobody shuts them down. Really, the SEC does nothing until like 8 years ago. Really? Are you going to wait 8 years? How is that national defense? And then how is that SEC protecting investors? I mean, do you see how asinine or absurd this is? This is totally absurd. This little, like, the government's the cause of all this. You've got to clearly see this, okay? Next in the article, it says the application the blockchain will be used in different ways, including facilitating communication between the units and headquarters of the military, transmitting information between intelligence officers. So you might have a three-letter agency in Langley, Virginia, which starts with a C and ends with an A, and it's a three-letter word. And that three-letter agency could use XRP Ledger because it's already on the blockchain. They're already doing it right now. They just haven't told us. They have been using the three-letter agencies have been using the World Wide Web's XRP Ledger. These three-letter spy agencies have been using it and sending in cryptographic messages probably since 2012. 10 years. They know this stuff works. They're using they're using probably the main ledger to do this. And if they're not, then we know they're using the private ledger that XRP has. And you know what? I'll tell you something else. Here's another conspiracy. Whoa, we're really doing it tonight. We're going to do it big. What if we know that there's a XRP ledger for the world? We know there's a private ledger Ripple uses for banks. Now, let me ask you something. What if there's a private ledger for the three-letter agencies? Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. That's a good fucking idea. And I'll tell you what, there is one. But Crypto Hulk, how would you know? And I'm going to say, but you know why? Because they invented it. Look, forget this whole thing with Ripple. Just call Ripple the United States government spy agency, okay? So Ripple, USA government agency, they're one thing. So they made at least 3 ledgers, and there's probably 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ledgers. Who knows? Maybe there's 50 or 100 ledgers. I don't know. Okay. But what I do know is trust and believe. When that ledger was given to the World Wide Web, it's an open, permissionless ledger. Anybody can use it. Da 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 da. Maybe they're using that one. I don't know. maybe the three-letter agencies are using the private ledger that all the banks are using. I doubt it. I think that the three-letter agencies have their own private ledger, and I'll bet you maybe one agency has their own, another agency has the other. Oh, I think that's really, to me, I would do that. You give like Homeland theirs, the NS, not going to say the rest, give them theirs. The FB, give them theirs. See what I'm saying? So you get like 15, 20, and then there's all these agencies we have never heard of yet because they're so secret. Damn, Crypto Hulk. Don't hurt them. Let me check something real quick. Oh, Merry Christmas. Tekken Monster. Good evening, Hulk. Here's a nice steak sandwich on me. Cool. That is really cool. I had one today. Well, 2 of them. They were mad delicious. Steak. Oh, cool. Yummy. Thank you. I made food today. I'm not being paid by this company, but I ordered a pre-made box from something called Every Plate, and I got 4 menus, and I made it for like 4 people. Because when I eat a meal, it's for like 2. So when it says a meal for 4, that means 2 meals for Crypto Hulk. But yeah, so I ordered like 4 different menus that gives like 16, which are like, yeah, I can eat for 4 days on that. And I made some kind of pork chop. It was pretty fucking good. Now it took me an hour because I'm slow, but I could speed it up maybe down to 40 minutes or so. But man, that shit was good. Anyhow, okay, enough of the food. Nick Hamilton says Hulk knows. You got that right, man. I just did a data dump on you guys with conspiracy. I've been doing conspiracy for a long time, and I don't like getting into weird shit or whatever. Okay, but this stuff to me seems doable. Very, very. If I was gonna do some shit, I would do it just like I said. Let me look at this article and see if there's a little more I want to go over. We're almost done with the first show. It makes it unhackable. The DARPA is trying to make an unhackable code, which is blockchain, XRP ledger. Um, Blockchains are transparently secure. They do not rely on failure prone secrets, but rather on cryptographic data structure, blah, blah, blah. Now, okay, so that's the end of that one. I'm going to click out on that article. I'm going to look at comments here for a little bit and wrap this show up in about 5 minutes. Love a good conspiracy. And then Mr. Tuckett. So what we kind of looked at now in the next show, the members only. Oh damn! I gotta fire up. Okay, you guys, we're gonna do this on the rocks. It's an old fashioned. It uses Knob Creek. It's 35%. I got a glass with filtered ice, two big sized block ice cubes. And they kind of look like stuck together, but I don't care. How can I forget to do? I gotta do a taste test for everybody. Even the non-members get a chance to. You know what? I'm gonna make that one a fucking double. It's time to celebrate because Crypto Hulk found out some serious shit today, and I get to share it with you guys. I want you to have no doubts on anything that's going on crypto. Okay, I'm gonna let this drink sit just for a second. Now, I'm gonna make another prediction. I've made it before. I'm pretty sure when I started the show 2.5 years ago, I said, look, some of this shit, I don't have documentation. Like today, I've got documentation. I'm showing you it all. Later, I'm going to show you a Defense Department report. It's all real. Well, no, it's fake. I made it up. But I'm going to show you so you can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. But I said years ago, what's going to happen is there's going to be an emergency, a global, well, okay, how about this? A national emergency. I told you this, where the government and the banks are going to declare a national emergency. And they're going to take all your shit that's on an exchange, all your money's in your bank account. And guess what? All these other crypto people that are on this platform on YT telling you to buy a gold card, you will be so fucking wrecked listening to those assholes, okay? Gold and precious metals will back the money. Just like they took everybody's gold in 1933, they're going to take that shit again, more than likely. And if you're fucking stupid enough to watch these other programs and buy that fucking gold card, kiss your ass goodbye, okay? Because these people that make these programs, they do not care about you. They're like, fuck these dumbasses. I'm going to make money off them, okay? Just letting you know ahead of time. And that precious art painting dumb shit, that's the worst, stupidest shit you could ever fucking invest in. It must be nice getting 1 to 2,000 a month sponsorship from rip-off companies, okay? The next one these stupid assholes told you to do is go to that investment company that all these XRP Maxi people talk about and put your crypto in your 401k. What's better than crypto? Tax-free crypto. You know why he's laughing? Because they're paying him 1 to 2,000 a month to fuck you over, okay? That's why that old fat fuck was laughing. Because you're going to put your money in a 401k, which has never been given permission by the government to do that shit. They're having oversight meetings investigating that shit. They're going to take that shit too. Why? Because national emergency. Okay. I got to say it again. When the country goes through a national emergency, they don't need to follow no fucking laws. That's how they're going to take your shit there and take it there. And all these assholes never really hammered you on putting your stuff in a hardware wallet like Crypto Hulk's been doing for 2.5 years. They only started doing that shit in the past 6 months. And that's after Coinbase announced that they might go bankrupt. Then all these stupid fucks making YT videos. Then after that, they said, well, yeah, I think everybody should get a hardware wallet. I'm just like, really? Are you fucking serious? And like they were even admitting they had their shit on exchanges. And I'm like, damn, don't say that. It makes you look fucked up, you know? So there you have it. Let me try this. It's a strong one, kids. Oh, yeah, it burns too. 35% alcohol. Don't let it fool you. On the rocks. Let me try one last. It's a strong one. I've had better, maybe. Yeah. It's in a bottle. Number one, it's not made fresh by a real bartender who has real orange. Real. It just when stuff sits in a bottle for a while, obviously it breaks down the flavors and stuff. But okay, considering it's a bottled beverage, I'll compare it to other bottled beverages I've had. It's not bad for a bottled beverage. But I would buy it again. Oh, here's another thing. Costco. I bought the pack, the On the Rocks. You buy 5 of these for 25 bucks. So it's $5 a piece, right? And there's probably 4 shots in there, 4 or 5 shots. So it's like going to a bar and getting like $1 a drink. So I'm showing you how to save money. Okay. Showing you how to save money on old-fashioned whiskey drinks. I've got at least 6 shots in this little bottle. I'm sure there's about 6 in there. And that little bottle runs about $5. So you're paying what, 75 cents per shot? And this is actually pretty good. I'm sure the more that I drink, it's going to be amazing, right? Just like, well, I don't want to get into that. Mm. It's good. I actually like it. I would suggest get that shit. Okay, get stock in knob. What is it? On the rocks. Get stock in On the Rocks. Invest everything you have in it. Okay. All right. That'll be enough bullshit for today. If you're a member, stick around because man, you better hang on because we're going over a Department of Defense. Wait, hold on. Hold on. We got a red alert. I have a little box down there that started blinking red. Nick Hamilton says, drinks on me. Nick, thanks for the donation and get ready because when I switch over to the next, nobody do any more donations now because when I switch over, I'm not going to be able to acknowledge you for that. So just right here on out, just don't do any more. So I'm going to download this report. I'm going to switch over to the members only show. We're going to download an official Department of Defense. You're going to see some shit here. And this is going to also deal with the jab, okay? And tracking people and making everybody slaves, okay? It's going to get real deep. Hopefully you don't have nightmares tonight. So I'm going to click out right now and I'll see you in like 30 seconds.